The Artist TV in association with Block 5 Entertainment. I ain't gonna lie, I had to do this. I've been getting bare DMs from people telling me, listen, where's your Sneakbo interview? Now he done that one called Closer with Link Up TV. So you know what? I've kept my mouth shut for years. It's time to let the real ones know what goes on behind the scenes. So I'm gonna start it like this. I'm gonna let you know the history of me, Sneakbo and Link Up TV. Sneakbo, I knew before he done anything on road regards music. I used to know Shamar long before he knew Sneakbo. Used to come to my mum's yard, used to meet me down in Brixton when I was doing the entertainment. We got history. Anyway, long story short, Shamar comes down to me and tells me he wants to make up a mixtape for a guy called Sneakbo and G.I. Joe. This is about fucking 15, maybe more years ago. So anyway, long story short, next thing I know, Sneakbo's in my mum's yard. Yeah, they come to collect the mixtape so they could spread the streets with it. I must have done about, I think it was 500 to 1,000. So that was the first linking of Sneakbo. Way back then, when he was nothing. So anyway, since then, obviously you all know I've done the J-Gang and 5 Star interview, innit? So since then, I've seen Sneakbo on road a couple of times. Swore to me he's gonna give me that interview. Told me on his word he's coming. I see him one time down at RA's thing, you get me, he come to support RA and I asked him there, he said he's on it. Soon coming with an interview. Ring him a couple of times, I ain't got shit off of Sneakbo. So I'm gonna keep it real with you that follow me and show me love. Sneakbo ain't give me no interview. So I'm telling him I saw your Closer, it was whack. Give me my interview, I've been waiting for years. Give me the real and I'll show the people what's what. Anyway, back onto this thing now. Let's get on to Link Up TV. Man like Rashid, he's another one. Told me in my face he's gonna keep it real. He ain't done shit. He told me by the end of last year, on his word, he's gonna give me the first official interview. Then I see him on some channel doing a whack interview. Dead. I laughed at that. I laugh at any interview these mans are doing because they're all whack. Come sit with the artist and we'll do the real shit for the real rogs. So anyway, let's get on to this Closer. Man watched it. It was shit. Rashid, you got to stop lying to the people. That weren't Closer, rude boy. There ain't nothing close about that interview. Everything you talked on there, I knew that shit from a long time. You're talking to road guys and you're not giving the roads what they want to know. But you let him take a couple digs at man up there, I see it. You let him take a dig at Johnny Guns. Well, Johnny Guns, you know I am. Me and you's linked before. You swore to me you was going to give me that interview. So what you saying, from what Sneakbo's telling us, you're one of them that just begs it. Begging on any gang. You're a member of every gang out there in South London, yeah? Come and talk to me, innit? Let's get the real out to the people, because I've heard a couple things on you through the years. Let's get it out, the real. Lowski, Harlem Spartans. What you saying? Man saying you got violated in Angel Town and you had to run off to Kenneton. Well, guess what? I'm official in Kenneton. I was on that block before there was a fucking Harlem Spartans. I know bare man's uncles and dads that were in that gang. You get me? So let's me and Lowski talk, because I've seen your interviews, they're dead. Me and you will get the real one. So yeah, back onto this Closer. Stop lying to the people, you get me, Rashid? These interviews are whack, big man. You're not giving the people what they want. You're letting people lie. It's dead. You promised me a real talk. I'm waiting on that real talk. Me and you, one-to-one, anywhere you say, I'll be there. Me and my nice big camera, and we'll keep this real and hard. As for Sneakbo, big man, you're saying a lot in that interview that don't add up, you get me? You're talking about loyalty and that you've now moved on. You're a different man. What are you talking about, big man? I got 4 kids out here. If RA tells me to do something, I fucking do that. Because that's where I started and that's where I finish. You got man in jail, big man. You started with them. What are you doing for them? What's going on with that? What's going on with man like fucking Gravy? That's your brother. He kept you nice on the road. 10 years he sat in a jail cell. What you done for him? Shaq's in a jail cell. He kept you nice on the road. What you done for him? Riot sat in jail for fucking years, big man. What did you do for him? It's like, what's good? You're living a different life now. That don't mean shit. Look after them who fucking looked after you, big man. So what's good? When are me and you gonna sit down, Sneakbo? I could talk a lot of shit on here now about your Closer interview, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give you the chance to sit with me and we can go through it all, man to man. You get me? You're saying you're not a snitch, big man. Then talk to the one man who's going to tell you what evidence is out there to say you are. Stop talking to a man who's going to sit there letting you tell him what you think. That's dead, rude boy. The roads are talking. And big man, not everyone in their heart is keeping it real because they're around. People are fake. Everyone knows this. They'll come next to you because you got money, you got power, your fucking things getting views. It's dead. Come talk to me, Sneakbo. And Shamal, big man, I've known you for fucking donkey's years. I don't like how you're going on in these interviews, big man. You're making out everybody's nice. You know you got bare problems behind doors you want to talk on regards Sneakbo. You know you got left in the fucking dust bare times. You get me? You know man didn't do you right on them fucking chains. You know other stuff as well, like when you want to talk about Ardads and Shallow, they're beginning. But yet when you're on these interviews, you're looking like everybody's lovely. Come on, Shamal, me and you are brothers, you get me? Fucking 20, 25 years in the game. But stop the long, big man, and start talking real on these interviews. Stop making everyone look nice, because that ain't helping the youths. That ain't helping no one. And I'm going to put this out there to any member of Gas Gang who's in jail right now. I'm approachable. I know Bear Man in jail. So if you're in jail with one of these gas gangs or you are one of these gas gangs and you want to get your story of real out there, find a way to holler at me. We can do a prison call. We can make it happen. You get me? I'm tired of shutting my mouth. From now on, this is how it's going to go down. Anybody I see doing a shit interview who's promised me an interview and ain't stuck to their word and kept it real, I'm coming on here to talk on them. That's it, plain and simple. I'm going to tell the public that sport me every word that was said and let them know how real you really fucking are. So I said one more time, Sneakbo, me and you sit down and keep this real. Big up all them who's walking with me. DRDis TV, the realest interview I'm about. One.